Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to In Spiritual Journey. So we are going to get the energy for this week. So from the 21st till the 27th of August. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the message. Please take what resonates, because of course it's not going to resonate every time for everyone. That's like with all tarot readings, right? So we're just going to basically see what the energy is, any obstacles or challenges that might be coming up, and get some advice. So let's go ahead and get into the message. I might check with you about energies around you, like other people, but we'll see. We'll see as we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got a few oracles here. This is the Flowers of Night oracle, and then I have the Earth Magic as well as Nature Speaks. Then we'll get some tarot. So let's call in Spirit and the universe to please bring in the best messages for the sign of Scorpio this week, August 21st through the 27th. Please. All right. Let's see what's going on with you. All right. So we have balance with the chocolate flower. And on the bottom we have readiness, which is the Southcombe catch fly. Yeah. So balance. So something about balance coming in for you. Maybe things have been a little off balance, and this is coming in for you. So, things are a little rocky, unsteady. There has been a lot going on, so I can understand how things could be off balance. And with this readiness, it looks like, that you're ready. Whatever, you're kind of accepting that, things might come at you and you're ready. Whatever this project or situation or whatever, you're ready for it. So, because you're on balance now. Before, like anything, if we're off balance, we can easily stumble or fall. But it looks like you have gotten your balance back, or you are in the process this week of getting your balance back. So let's go ahead and get the... like I said, this can be anything. It could be about a job, a relationship, just your energy in general. So let's see what else is coming up with these Nature Speaks. All right, what's coming up? Scorpio, what is coming up? Okay, so we have this one. So we have new doorways, sunrise and sunset. So I feel like this is... one door closes and another one opens. So this could be you leaving something behind, letting go of something, and something new coming in. Interesting enough, balance is Libra's energy, and this energy is more the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. So, I'm feeling, there's something here where, you had to get things balanced, or you're working on getting things balanced because you have to let things go. In order to let things go, to have some new things come in, that's going to create more stability here. So let's go ahead and get the Earth Magic. Earth Magic for the sign of Scorpio. So I'm getting, for some of you, it could be connections that you have with other people, maybe dating or just coworkers, where they are just like chaotic or create a lot of chaos. Maybe very critical and negative, unbalanced, and it kind of creates our own unbalance, because the people we hang around with can affect our energy as well. So we have Earth Magic Fairies. So fairies are, magical. So I kind of feel like there's something here with, there's that rebirth too. So there's something like almost magical about shifting. Like I feel like it's like the energy just kind of shifted for you and things opened up. Maybe you got a new job, so you're not around those people, or you just had enough of this chaos and you kind of stepped away. Because the Scorpios I know, let me know if it's not you, if they're not into something, they kind of just go off. I mean, they don't like just kind of cut you off, but almost they do. They just kind of go do their own thing, and you don't hear from them for a while. So anyway, I feel like there's some kind of magic coming in. Some things that happen that we don't expect, that's a good thing, that's kind of magical. So this also could be your abundance. So I feel like some abundance came in for you. Maybe, like I said, you got that new job, the right connections came up, your energy shifted, whatever it is. And now there's been like this death and rebirth, or you are going through the process of death and rebirth. And let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, that was the rebirth. I'm like, what's going on the bottom? Let's see this one on the bottom. I'm sorry. So this one was Hidden Realms Open, Borderland. So yeah, I kind of feel like it was something that you weren't expecting, but it just kind of opened up or fell in your lap almost. So it's like magical happening here. So now we're going to go ahead and just see what the general energy is. Let's get some general energy for you. We already got this balance with something new coming in. It's creating a lot of stability for you. and you're ready for it. So let's see what else. What else with these tarot cards? All right, so general energy, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups could be a new relationship coming in. That's what the cups are. Usually the ace is a beginning of a new relationship. But this also could be about filling your own cup, you know, making yourself happy for a while. Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot. You know, this is perseverance. So you have persevered through some challenging times. And now you're kind of filling your own cup and kind of reaping the rewards here. It looks like things are getting balanced and new things are coming in. So let's see. It's like unexpected. Like I almost feel like it just shifted and then something good came in. Two of Cups. So again, we have this Two of Cups with this Ace of Cups. So this could be a relationship. And I'm feeling for some of you, you weren't even expecting it. It just, something happened and it just aligned. Like the stars aligned here. So it looks like something good coming in for you. On the bottom, we have the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords can be when we're trying to make, you know, we're trying to make a decision, but it's really difficult. We can't see things clearly. But this is, you know, overthinking. A lot of times it's like us overthinking something, over-analyzing, so we can't come up with the answer. So it's best just to trust your gut and go with one, because the more we think about things, a lot of times it makes it harder to get that answer that we want, right? We start second guessing and things like that. So let's see if there's anything coming up that you're not expecting. Well, this was already unexpected, it looks like, but let's see. You might have been working on it though, but let's see. I do feel like it's kind of like out of the blue, like something coming up that's going to be good news for you that's unexpected. But let's see if there's anything else coming up with that. Anything coming up for Scorpio that might be unexpected? Any energy? Oh, the Moon. Okay. So, you know, something might... Not all the details might not be known, and that can bring in some fear and, you know, self-doubt, a little fearful energy. But this is saying, you know, trust that intuition. Don't let your fears get the best of you here, okay? Now let's see what else. Because that's what the Moon is, like hidden energy. It could also be a Pisces as well. So, Knight of Wands, you know, you might have to take action pretty quick on something. I feel like this decision, if you don't clarify and make that decision pretty quick, where is that too? I guess it was on the bottom. But if you don't make that decision pretty quick, you're going to have to quickly do something, take action on it. So it's best to, you know, trust what your intuition is telling you, because, you know, a lot of times we could make mistakes if we just jump into something with, you know, willy-nilly. So I feel like this is saying you're going to have to take action on something. So whatever that decision is, or you're not clear on, you need to get clear on it. And trust that gut and intuition here, even through the fears, okay? Because it's going to be a missed opportunity if you don't. So if this is a relationship, it's kind of like somebody's going to ask you out, or they're going to hint to it, and then the moment just passes you by because you didn't take action on it, okay? So let's see what else. And I kind of feel like it might be fear of vulnerability, because we have this Knight of Cups on the bottom reversed. So it could be like fear of, you know, what if they don't like me? What if I get rejected? What if something bad happens? And you could be second guessing it and then miss the opportunity completely, you know? Like there's only a split second and it's gone. So you have to like act fast. So let's see what else. Yeah. So there's something you need to take a look at. There's the cycle. See, things are moving. There is something with this death and rebirth and things cycling through, and even maybe a relationship, like maybe from past relationships that didn't work out or whatever. There's something here that you need to go within and really figure out on your own about what it is you really want, what life means to you, what relationships mean to you, and get clear on that. This is deep revelation, you know, going within and figuring out stuff. Because if you don't have a solid idea or intentions out there, you know, it can kind of go all over the place, right? If you're not clear on your intentions. So this is getting deep within yourself and figuring out, you know, what you exactly want. What do you want your life to be like? What does life mean to you? That's a deep revelation. So you go within and figure this out. So because you don't want to not be clear and then you're sending mixed signals out there to the universe, because it's going to give you exactly what you're asking for. So if you're saying like, oh, you know, I wish I had, you know, love. they could send you, or I wish I had a relationship. They could send you a relationship, but it could be one that's all messed up, right? So you want to be clear on what kind of qualities you want, what kind of relationship do you want, what are you bringing to the table, different things like that. Okay. All right. So now we are going to get, and like I said, this wheel is turning. So you don't want to go back on this wheel because you repeat the same cycle because you didn't get your intentions clear. You know what I'm saying? So if you have been dating like the same kind of people that haven't worked out, they've always failed, or you got heartbroken or something, and you're just saying like, boy, I'm really lonely, I wish I had somebody, and you haven't cleared this energy, what's going to happen is you're going to backtrack on that wheel, and you're going to be repeating that same kind, maybe not with the same person, but the same kind of personality, the same kind of qualities. So you want to be careful and set those intentions and take those lessons you have learned, because it does look like you are leaving things behind and moving forward, but you don't want to take those same thoughts and intentions with you as well. Okay, so now we are going to get any obstacles or challenges coming up. Obstacles or challenges for Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, the Devil, see, yeah, the World, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. See, this is the abundance on the bottom. So this is the underlying. This is what you're being offered from the universe by this this letting go, things go in, this transformation, this moving forward, this cycle turning. There's abundance coming in here in the material world. But the thing is, your challenge is going to be letting go of any of that negativity, that critical thought, those critical old patterns of belief, repeating these toxic cycles just out of loneliness, whatever it is. So what your challenge is, this is usually putting our intentions out there, what we truthfully want from our truth. So, you know, curious, new beginnings, learning new things. So it's like basically the challenge is going to be if you are going to take those lessons you've learned and apply them for your future. You know, because we can say we're ready and we want to change, but if we're still thinking the same way, behaving the same way, have the same thoughts about ourselves, the same, everything the same, it's going to repeat that, right? So be careful, be aware of that toxic negative energy. And also, you know, any bad habits or anything like that, addictions, anything like that, be careful with. But I feel like this is more like your old patterns of beliefs that haven't served you, the negative people that have not served you, because we are like the 5 people we hang around with the most. So if they're dragging you down, you know, that's going to lower your vibration. Something you're not willing to let go of or close off here. So this is the World, this is completion. You have learned everything you need to from that situation from the past that you've healed from. But the thing is, you have to close the chapter in yourself. You might be clinging on or wanting somebody to come back and apologize, or holding a grudge, or wanting to get revenge or anything like that. You gotta let go and forgive, because you can't close this. This wants to complete so you can move to the next level, but it's still, you're still kind of clinging on. We do have some kind of trickery or manipulation or deceit here. So I feel like whatever happened in the past, there was something that wasn't justified. It wasn't, you know, fair to you. So whether it was a relationship and you got cheated on or ghosted on, or they lied to you, or they deceived you, or if it was a job that they did you dirty, whatever it is, you got to let go of that bitterness, because you're holding on to the lies and deceit and the theft and all that from you is only holding you back from completing this. Okay, we have to let that go. You know, it doesn't mean you condone it. It's just you got to let it go for your own mental health, your emotions, and for you to be able to move on. You know, because if you stay in this energy, it's just going to keep your vibration lower, and you can't close that cycle out. And sometimes with those cycles, we don't get apologies. We have to make our own closure. So you could just write something on a note, burn it in a fire, do like a fire ritual, something like that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get some advice from the universe and spirit. the advice from the universe and spirit for you, Scorpio, this week? What's the advice for Scorpio, please? The week of August 21st through the 27th. Yeah, see, you need to move away from this. You know, whatever it is, the past is the past. Don't drag any of it with you. If you're dragging bitterness, regret, guilt, revenge, any of that, you're dragging it with you, and it's just going to be harder to close that door and move into the next cycle. It's time, whatever, there's something you need to move away from. So if you're still hanging with the same people, okay, this could be a relationship. So there could be something new coming in, and if you're holding on to the past, either you're not going to manifest this, or it's not going to come around, because they're going to pick up on that you're still with somebody from the energy, or you still have that, or it's going to be, you know, what's worse than somebody talking about their ex all the time, or if you can tell they're not over them, right? Or if they're sitting there condemning all their exes before, that's like a red flag, right? So you don't want to be that. So if you want to manifest this, a relationship that's in harmony and, you know, feels good and like alignment and, you know, it's all good, you might want to work on the rest of that, because you don't want to take it into the next relationship and bleed all over that, you know, because the wound can be opened back up, any little thing that comes up. This also could be Gemini energy, so take that as it resonates, because it could be a Gemini person that you need to move away from with this Eight of Wands that's, you know, wreaking havoc on you. Also, it could be something that happened in May or June, which is Gemini season. Ace of Cups, yes, continue to fill your own cup. We have to have a full cup ourselves before we can fill other people's cups. A lot of people don't realize that we want to get someone else to make us feel better and make us feel good and fill our own cup. But any expectations we have for other people to make us happy or fulfilled, we're going to be, sadly, we are going to be disappointed, because that's not going to happen. You know, it's all good in the beginning, but it's not going to happen. You have to fill your own cup, okay? And again, with this Lovers and this together, this could be a new relationship coming in, but you have to leave the past behind completely. You have to leave it behind. All right, what else advice? Five of Cups. Yeah, so you got to let these disappointments go. We can't focus on the disappointments from the past. We have to focus more on the things we do have. And even those spilled cups, we focus on the lessons we learned, that we maybe dodged a bullet because that person was a mess, or that job was, you know, going nowhere. Whatever it is, we have to turn around and focus on these cups. So you're being asked to please let go of these past disappointments. Don't drag them with you, because there's something beautiful coming in here. But you need to leave this past disappointments, the past, whatever it is, behind, okay? Could be somebody at work. Eight of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be. You meet in a class or work. It doesn't have to be. All right, what else advice? We'll get a couple more cards and we'll be done with this. Yeah, see, there's some kind of, oh, we got a few. I'll go ahead and take these, I guess. Okay, so we have Three of Swords. Yes, see, this is some heartbreak, but we cannot, again, I can't emphasize enough. Yes, you have to heal, and it takes some time. So if you don't feel like you're ready, it might not be a good idea to go into another relationship. But if you feel like oh, yeah, I'm pretty good, and it's just a little bit of energy where you can clear up pretty quickly, it's time to let it go. Because, like I said, once you clear up this energy, there's something trying to come in. And not that it won't come in if you're still like this, but like I said, bottom line, usually if somebody's still hooked on an ex, it's not going to be, for long, it's not going to be going well, because the person's going to get tired of that you're still hooked onto an ex, or there's going to be triggers for you, or you're going to be comparing something, and it's not going to work, okay? We also have this Seven of Swords again, so I feel like you're still attached to whatever this person did to you. It's like a bitterness or revenge, or you want them to apologize, or you can't get over it, and you have to let it go. Whatever you can, meditation, whatever heals your heart. You might have to do some meditation. You might have to, maybe even if it's counselor, talk to a friend, whatever it is, you need to. Whatever you can find online too, okay? We also have the Hermit, which is coming up, Virgo season this week, so I feel like the time is now, but this is also going inward. staying in solitude and healing. So I feel like the universe and spirit are telling you to, to stay in this energy and heal, work on yourself, so you can free that up. Because I really feel like this relationship is a good one, but you don't want to sabotage it. It's a good one, but if we're not ready, it's not it's not going to work. And then we have the Three of Cups. Maybe talk to some friends. Make sure you take time out to have, go out with friends and celebrate and have fun. And it might be somebody that can help you through this situation. All right. So, and also too, I feel like some of you, this person could be in your friend group, but maybe you don't know them real well, or you haven't, moved to that level of connecting, but you could be meeting them through a friend. But whatever that is. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles again. Yes. See? That's abundance. So there's something good trying to come in for you, Scorpio. There's a transition here. You have magic around you. Things are getting balanced out, but there's just some kind of little tad where you're still holding on to. I feel like I'm not sure if you're really still in love with that person, but it's almost like you want them to apologize, or you're going to hold them accountable for what they did, and you're holding on to that grudge or that bitterness, and you want maybe closure. Maybe you want them to come back and apologize, but it's saying, you need to have this closed on your own, because beautiful things want to come in for you. But if you're staying in that energy, it's not going to happen. And even if the person does come in, once they get to know and can pick up your energy of being bitter or revengeful, or you're talking about that person, or you're even going to be triggered by them, it's not going to work. So that's what they're telling you here. So that is your message, Scorpio. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I wanted to get the other person, the one that might have hurt you. I'm sorry. Let me get that real quick. Let's see about this situation, a person that, might have hurt you, that you're closing off from. I just want to get a couple cards. Let's see. I don't know if anything will come up, but we'll see. Okay. So we have the Chariot. It could be a Cancer. But I feel like they were really strong-willed here. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So they weren't very passionate. They might have been just like a couch potato. Didn't want to do anything. Didn't have much passion in life. Let's see what else. I feel like, too, there might not have been passion too much between the two of you. Yeah. See, there wasn't happiness here. Ten of Cups. There was something missing from this situation. I feel like it was like passion. It could have been a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like they lacked motivation. They weren't very passionate. Kind of like just a couch potato maybe. Didn't want to socialize much. Didn't want to do much. They didn't really give you too much affection here. And they also had the Tower on the bottom. So this was like something shocking come in. So they either hooked up with another person, ghosted you. I don't know what happened. But something happened here Tower-wise with this situation. Like I said, it could be Cancer. It doesn't have to. And that's the opposite too. They could have been just like always working and not really giving you much attention, always working or out with their friends, and you were like on the back burner. But I feel like there was some passion lacking here, as well as happiness, so, and then it led to either something shocking happening. And we did have, in the advice, oh, no, that wasn't the advice, though. We did have a couple threes, so it could have even been a third party. That's what I was going to say. But anyway, that is your message. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you get through this, and I know you can do it. Just, let the past fall away and move forward. Sometimes we have to close our own door. So if you have to do any kind of rituals, get some of these like little spell things or anything like that, there's a lot of things you can do. Write a letter and burn it. Write a letter and flush it down the toilet. Whatever you need to do. Release that energy. Okay, so that is your message. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.